All right, so ready for this. Today's deep dive. We're tackling, get this, the 13 laws of money.
Okay, color me intrigued. Lay it on me.
We're diving into this YouTube video, right? Italian entrepreneur, Luca Valori, and he is not holding back, sharing what he believes are the secrets to his wealth.
Secrets to wealth, huh? Well, before we, empty our bank accounts based on a YouTube video.
Whoa, 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 hold your horses. We're not handing over our wallets just yet.
Right, of course.
Healthy skepticism,
Yeah.
always. But, success leaves clues, right?
Absolutely. Success leaves clues, but it's rarely a copy and paste situation. I've spent years studying those patterns. What makes people successful, what leads to achievement. I'm definitely eager to see how these laws measure up.
Exactly, exactly. No blind faith here, but
Yeah.
got to be open to those aha moments. What's the first one that jumped out at you?
Honestly. It was the least expected, which I gotta say is the beauty of a good deep dive. Valori, he leads with this whole importance of a supportive partner.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he's not just talking about like the warm fuzzies, although those are nice. He's saying it's a strategic advantage on the path to success.
Okay, I'm intrigued. I get how a partner can be a cheerleader, right? But strategic, how does that work?
Think about it. A truly supportive partner, they impact your drive, your resilience, even your capacity to take risks. Valori, he kind of throws down this challenge, right? Is your relationship an asset or a liability on this journey to success?
Whoa, okay, that got real, real fast. He's not just saying, avoid distractions. He's saying actively seek out a partner who elevates your game.
Precisely. He argues the wrong relationship. It can drain your energy, your focus. The right one.
Right.
It's like this wellspring of strength, inspiration, all of that.
Yeah, he uses that analogy of investing time and energy in a relationship. Whether you're dating around or even just thinking about it, he argues that same time and energy could be channeled into chasing those goals, building that business, whatever it might be.
And I don't think he's saying single people can't be crazy successful, right? It's more like a spotlight on the impact our relationships have, the close ones,
Yeah.
on our ambitions, whether we realize it or not.
Okay, so law number 1, choose your relationships wisely because they can make or break you. Message received. Hit me with law number 2. What's next?
All right, buckle up, because law number 2, it's a reality check, hard work, and Valori, he does not sugarcoat it.
Yeah, he straight up says, no such thing as overnight riches. Building something meaningful that takes consistent, dedicated effort.
And he doesn't just mention it once.
Yeah.
It pops up again and again throughout the whole video. Almost like, I don't know, this constant reminder, right? Success equals putting in the reps.
Totally. Like he's trying to, I don't know, shake people out of that get-rich-quick fantasy. Embrace the grind. Put in the sweat equity. That's his message.
And it's so true when you look at all these success stories, right? Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, whatever. The common thread. Dedication, pushing through, outworking the competition.
Makes you think, though, how many people are willing to step up to the plate when they realize how much work it really takes?
$1 million question, right? But here's where it gets interesting. Valori, he doesn't stop at work hard. He adds this crucial layer, his third law, work smart.
Okay, now we're talking strategy. This is where it gets juicy.
Right. It's knowing when to delegate, when to bring in the experts, automate whatever you can, free up your time, your mental energy for the bigger picture stuff.
Yeah. He even shares that anecdote about hiring this international tax lawyer, right? Even though he's super business savvy himself.
Exactly. And he says something like, why pretend to be the expert when I can just pay someone who does this day in and day out?
Love it.
Right. It's that powerful mindset shift, your time. Often your most valuable asset. Learn to multiply your efforts through strategic delegation.
So it's not about doing it all yourself. It's about knowing where your efforts are best spent and then building that system to support that.
Exactly. Directing your energy where it'll have the biggest impact, not spreading yourself thin trying to wear all the hats.
All right, so we've got supportive partner, relentless hard work, and that strategic brilliance of working smart. What's next on Valori's list? What wisdom does he drop next?
Okay, this one's close to my heart because it's something I truly believe in. Never stop learning. Valori, he's all about constantly growing, always leveling up your skills. That's his thing.
Yeah, and he emphasizes that even at his level, right, successful entrepreneur, he's still investing in mentorship, going to these exclusive events, learning from specialists. He never stops.
And I think that's so key for anyone who wants to achieve at a high level, that insatiable curiosity, that willingness to always be a student, even when you're already killing it in your field.
Right. He talks about hiring a specialist, even though, like you were saying, he's incredibly business savvy himself.
It's that humility, right? Recognizing the value of expertise. Knowing you don't have to be the smartest person in the room, but you do need to be around those who are.
And probably saves you from some costly mistakes along the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm.
Sometimes the greatest lessons come from the people who've already walked the path you're on.
So Valori's all about investing in himself, his relationships, his skills, his knowledge. So how does this tie into his views on actual money, investments, all of that?
That leads us perfectly to his fifth law. Invest wisely. Make your money work for you. That's his motto.
Okay, so not stuffing it under the mattress.
Definitely not. He's talking about putting your money into assets, right? Businesses, real estate, stocks, things that have the potential to grow.
Yeah, he uses himself as an example, constantly on the lookout for those opportunities to grow his wealth, which honestly aligns perfectly with that whole work smarter, not harder philosophy he's got going on.
Exactly. He's walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
He does stress, though, that he doesn't just jump into anything blindly. He believes in learning the ropes, making informed decisions, really emphasizes that financial literacy piece.
He does. And he also touches on something that's a recurring theme for him, delayed gratification. He stresses that building wealth, it takes time. It takes patience. You got to play the long game.
Okay, so 5 laws in, and I'm seeing a pattern here. Valor is not about quick fixes or shortcuts. It's about building a solid foundation, making smart choices, and having the discipline to stick it out for the long haul.
You're picking up what he's putting down. And honestly, it's refreshing to hear someone cut through all the noise and just get real about what it takes to build that lasting success.
We're halfway through Valori's 13 laws, and man, he is not letting us off easy, is he?
Not at all. But I kind of love it, you know? It's a good reality check. True success, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And speaking of marathons, that kind of leads us to his sixth law. Consistency and perseverance. Those are key.
He talks about like the mindset of a high achiever, and it's not about never failing, it's about how you handle those inevitable setbacks. That's where the magic is.
Right. Instead of looking at challenges as these like roadblocks, he wants us to see them as opportunities to improve, to learn, all of that. Powerful reframe.
Yeah. He even uses the word tests, like these challenges, they're designed to help us grow, see what we're really made of.
It's like leveling up in a video game. You got to face those tougher opponents to learn those new skills. You come out stronger on the other side.
Exactly. He stresses that it's not about if you get knocked down, it's about how quickly you get back up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. That's what determines your success.
Resilience. That's the name of the game. It's what separates the folks who achieve lasting success from those who, well, they give up when things get tough.
Speaking of focus, that's his 7th law, right? Having that laser focus on what you want, blocking out all the noise and going for it.
It is. But he takes it a step further than just, like, avoid distractions. Though, obviously, that's important too. He's talking about aligning your actions, your decisions, even your relationships with your goals. Everything you do should be moving you closer to where you want to be.
Yeah. He gives that example about his own friendships. He says now, like, most of his friends are also collaborators in some way.
Which, I get it. It can sound a little calculated.
Yeah.
Right? But I think it speaks to this idea of surrounding yourself with people who get you, who share your values, who challenge you to grow, who support your journey.
So less about, like, using people, more about finding your tribe. The ones who inspire you to level up, become the best version of yourself.
Exactly. And that leads us to law number 8, which is all about self-discipline and building those positive habits that will actually get you there.
Ah, yes. The discipline piece. The not-so-sexy part of success, right? He does not mince words here. He's talking about consciously retraining your brain, making choices that align with your goals, even when you'd rather just, I don't know, watch Netflix and eat ice cream.
It's true, though. It's about delaying gratification, resisting those impulses, understanding that, look, the actions you take today, they're building the reality you're going to experience tomorrow.
He's got this great line. He says, if you want to be financially successful but you're still broke after 2 years, you don't actually want it that badly.
Ouch.
Right.
Harsh, but, I mean, it's true. Sometimes we need that tough love. Our actions speak so much louder than our words.
Oh, sure. It's about walking the walk,
Yeah.
right? Aligning those daily habits with that big vision you have for your life. Those small, consistent choices, they're the things that ultimately get you there.
Exactly. It's about mastering your schedule, your environment, your routines. It's the mundane stuff, honestly, but it has such a huge impact.
Okay, we've covered a lot. Relationships, hard work, working smart, learning, investing, all the good stuff.